What's up, everybody? Welcome to Metal Remains Backstage. I am Carlos in New York City, and with me today is Mona Lindgren from the band The Gems.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you for making time for us. I know you and the band have been very busy lately. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm very relieved today. We had a lot to do the last 2 weeks. It's been a lot. We were arranging our release party, and we have been arranging all the bundles and like signing. Sending vinyls back and forth through Europe, sending to the web shop.
Right.
We've been rehearsing like crazy because we played the whole album on the release, and in between there you need to squeeze in your daytime job, and yeah, it's been a lot.
Okay. Well, the good is that when you're busy, I mean, that's good. Busy is good. And how was the show for your album?
It went so well. We had such a big support. People were really showing up, and all of our friends were there. The fan club from Germany were there. Even people from Spain and Liechtenstein, and yeah, we were so happy that people really enjoyed this, and people were crying even on the songs.
Yeah,
it was a really good vibe there, and a good party afterwards. And we had a tattoo artist, and people were tattooing our logo.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah,
awesome. Well, I'm glad that the release party was a success, and congratulations. By the time we are recording this interview, your debut album Phoenix has been released through Napalm Records only a few days ago. And before we jump into it, I would like to start this chat by asking you, as a fan of the music that I'm sure you are, what have you been listening to lately?
I've not been listening to much music lately, actually.
Okay.
Because,
totally understandable.
Yeah, I tend to not listen too much on music when I have more intense weeks and like do a lot of practicing myself.
Right.
But, when I have more like time, I listen a lot to jazz, actually.
That is great. And for those who haven't noticed, the band's name has the initial of each member on it. We have G for Guernica, E for Emily on drums. Guernica is the vocalist. And we have M for Mona on double duty because you are on the guitar and on bass. How did you guys have this clever idea for the band's name?
I think Guernica came up with it. She just played around with our initials. And gem was one of the words that you could form by the initials. And that also has another meaning, like gemstones, and a visual thing about it. You can play around with stones and like diamonds as logos.
Right.
And people are always using the little diamond, the smiley icons. You have a diamond, so you can always write a diamond there. So it's quite cool.
It's a very smart idea and a very meaningful name as well. Phoenix is the name of your debut album. Can you tell us why that name was chosen and what this album represents to you?
It came very naturally to us. We wrote all the songs. We had released Like a Phoenix as the first single, and we chose that one because that resonated with our story, what we went through so well. It was almost like telling everything we went through in one song. And I think we really made a mark with that song, and it was good because it told our story, and it was
Right.
very easy to make headlines about it. The band that has risen from the ashes,
Right.
from the ashes like a phoenix.
Yes.
Phoenix was a good word to just summarize the album.
Right. And I'm sure everybody knows, but for those who don't know, the band was created after the three of you left your previous band, Thunder Mother,
Yeah.
and you were like creating something new, starting from the beginning all over again,
Yeah.
with the plus that you already have the experience of being in a band and touring and writing music. So I guess the bonds were very strong when this disruption from the other band happened, and I can only assume that helped you guys out to have fresh ideas and all the energy to bring this new band to life.
Yeah, we had all the experience with the music business, and but we did it right from with the jams. So we wanted to make it right from the beginning and find people to work with that really believed in us, and we felt safe with, and we really took our time to do everything properly, everything
Mhm.
from contracts and deals with to design and songwriting and branding. So we really took advantage of what we learned from the time in our previous band, but we learned
Mhm.
even more. We developed our skills even more because we
Right.
worked so hard this year. So I'm very proud of what we accomplished in only 1 year's time.
Yeah, it was shocking for us at Metal Remains because we actually went to Wacken in 2022, and
Mm.
we were there when you were playing with Thunder Mother. And
Yeah.
that was a beautiful summer day, no rain at all. It was a sunny day. The place was packed. There was a lot of people all around. Everybody was enjoying, dancing, having fun. Watching your show that day was one of the highlights of the festival. And then a few months later, knowing that you were coming out of that band was really shocking. And we were like, hey, what's going on here? We
Yeah,
just saw them.
believe me, we were as shocked as you were. We we know that the chances we got with the Thunder Mother, it's 1 in a million. We had the momentum and we really had the chance to break big time, and we never thought that our former colleague would take this irrational decision.
Right.
We would have continued treating this as a job, like it's a professional job, and
Right.
of course it was like a rocky uh, trip, but we uh, we saw this as a job, and we would never have had quit if this
Right.
wouldn't have happened.
Right. Especially after coming on a big tour with Scorpions through North America.
Yeah, that
Uh,
doesn't happen anymore. Like, no, you don't
yeah,
get that chance. You need
yeah,
to you need to really understand that this is a chance you will get like once in your career, and hopefully we can get it 2 times. But I'm so grateful that I experienced that tour.
right.
So it's
You even
all
filmed a video during that tour in the desert. And
yeah.
I can only imagine how bad the situation was to come to the point and make the decision to start all over. I can only compare that to like a divorce, maybe, and
Yeah.
all the feelings that are involved into a separation like that.
Yeah, you can see it as a divorce. Like if you've been in a relationship, and speaking of Emily and Guernica, they were in the band for 7 years. So imagine you put your everything into a relationship, that's a bit rocky, but you make it work anyway, and you spend all your 7 years and all your money, all your time, all your emotions in it, and you just gets the rug pulled under your feet. And yeah, of course it hurts, mostly for Emily and Ganika, who were in the band much longer than me.
Right.
So,
and for a fellow musician who is going through a bad relationship like that with their band members, what would you tell them to do?
you don't need to be best friends with anyone. You have your friendship. You can have the friendship outside the band. It's enough to have a work relationship. So you can become a good business partner, and you can always be professional about it, and cut away all the personal fights and the personal stuff, and don't dwell in the past. Try to be constructive, how can we communicate forward and make this better? And because it's never worth it to just dig in the past, oh, you did this, you said this a few years ago to me, never gonna get you forward. But if you come to a dead end, it's always possible to start over again. It's never too late, and don't give up. It's never too late to start from a fresh page. You can always build something new, and yeah, it's never too late to start playing guitar, I wanted to say also.
Yes, and I guess you don't have to let the situation consume your energy and your soul. Find a better way, I guess, right?
Yeah. Anger is a great motivation for, it's a good fuel for creativity. So
I agree.
Use it for something constructive and create something.
Right. Now, talking about the album, from my perspective, all the songs in the album are great and they inject motivation and energy to the listener. But is there a song that stands out from the rest for you?
I really like how Ease Your Pain turned out. It's a very sophisticated ballad, very big and emotional ballad. And it's very special because the lyrics are about wanting to take away some of the pain from a friend, because maybe you feel stronger at the moment and you see a friend going through a really hard time, and you as a friend, you want to take away some of the pain from your friend to take it yourself. And I like that we wrote a song about friendship and maybe not love. So I think that's a very cool song, and I really love how the music turned out, and I'm very proud of the guitar solo, I must say.
Right, absolutely. And I think the way the album was created, if you pick any song from it and put it on a radio station, I think it's a hit. Any song from this album is an instant hit because they stick in your mind.
So.
They stick in your mind and they put you in such a good mood. They energize you, and they are great. I been listening to the album and I put it in the mornings when I'm getting ready to go to work, and they fill me up with good vibes and energy, and that feels just great.
I'm so happy to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mona, you are currently on a double duty since you are responsible for recording the guitars and the bass in the studio. Is the idea to remain as a trio and bring an additional musician only for live shows?
Yeah, we will do as many bands do. There are certain people that will be responsible for the business side, and we will stay that way, and we will have hopefully a permanent live bass player. And I think it's very common nowadays that bands or artists, they have live musicians that play with them live, and but
Mhm.
mm, but they are like three people on the pictures. But we'll see. But we will stay a trio.
All right. I'm sure the band is working on a future tour to promote the album. Can you give us any insights how that is looking so far?
Yeah, we will tour in Europe in the fall. We will have a few festivals this summer, and now in the spring we will probably be closer to home and like play in Sweden.
Hmm.
And speaking about the rest of the world, we need to plan it further ahead. So, but it's
Right.
definitely in the plans. But it will be. We're speaking about maybe like fall of 2025 or something, because it's
Okay.
no, it takes
Awesome.
some time with the visas, and you need to build up everything promotion wise, and find the finances for it also. But we are definitely working on it.
Right. Yeah, the finances are always tough. And
Yeah.
I'm sure whenever you're able to make it to this side of the world, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be patiently waiting to experience your music. And just a little story here in my job, on Fridays, we share songs, we share music. Uh, I think I'm the only metalhead in the office, and the rest of the people they like all kind of music. So it's nice to listen to other music. And one day I send them Phoenix, your single, and this guy came to me and told me, "Hey, I normally don't listen to this type of music, but that song is awesome. This band is great. Let me know when they come to town. I'm gonna see them with you."
Nice. That
So
was what we aimed for. We want to have like people from more like outside the rock community to listen to our music.
yeah,
That was a plan all the way. We want to make classic rock, but with like a modern touch and a more pop production, so
let me
that
tell you,
people
it's
that
working.
normally don't listen to rock would like it, like more
Yeah.
inclusive.
So it is working. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, thank you.
Mona, to wrap up this chat, can you share with us one of your favorite backstage moments so far?
Favorite backstage moment? Oh, mm,
Can be anything from your entire career.
it's always fun to hang out backstage. But let me pick a moment. This was long time ago, way before I played big festival stages myself.
Hmm.
But me and Emily from the band, we managed to get backstage passes because we played a
Mm,
small stage at Sweden Rock, Swedish festival, and we had
yeah.
this backstage passes, and we managed to get to the stage when Saxon were playing. So they were playing the bigger one of the bigger stages there, and we got to stand on the side of the stage and watch it from the stage. And that
Hmm.
was that was the first that was the first time I stood on a big stage myself and could see the crowd from the stage, even though we
Right.
were standing behind them. And it was
Yeah.
so cool. We really love Saxon, and it was so amazing to be. We were so young also, and this was the first time we got this
Hmm.
experience, and it was very
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Awesome. And watching a band like Saxon with such a
yeah,
long career and legacy.
exactly.
Wow.
There were so
Wow.
many like cool business people there.
Hmm.
People like the bragging people kind.
Yeah.
But every one of them, they were like, when Biff Byford walked past them,
Right.
everyone was like shutting their mouth and like,
Yeah.
so
Respect. Respect right there.
yeah.
And they just released an album 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
maybe, and it's amazing. I
Yeah,
don't
can
know
imagine.
how they do it. I don't know how this man keeps singing like that. He's like, what, 70 years old or more? Jesus, he
I
has
love
energy.
I love Biff Byford's style of singing.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he's an icon.
And just by any chance, did you see that single that Amon Amar released in December where they're
Big
singing
step.
with Amon Amar? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I cry. I literally cry when I saw Biff walking and then singing. Oh my God, that was such a great moment.
Yeah, yeah. And it's literally Amon Amarth and Saxon. It's both of their sound mixed together. So it's
And
so
they both sound great.
yeah.
It's incredible. It is incredible. All right, let me do the closing now.
Yeah.
Mona, thank you for your time. I have enjoyed this time with you. And if you enjoy this interview, please like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Make sure to buy and stream Phoenix. Catch the gems on the road when they come to a city near you. But until then, stay metal and rock and everything.
Yeah.